What I've come to understand in my research and what I was given access to as far as information and downloads since I was a child is that it's this profound window period. We're in alignment with the galactic plane, and Andromeda Galaxy and Milky Way are coming together as one. This is something that impacts the stargates on the planet, the Earth grids, and the geophysics of the planet are just really primed for us to really upgrade and activate, DNA. So it allows us as humans to really tap into a greater potential. The Ascension timeline is now being hosted by the crystal families, the Aurora bodies, which are connected to Andromeda, the Aquafarians, and basically the crystal and indigo kids and the Orphan consciousness is coming back online. And the goddess energy is basically hosting the timeline. So everything is sort of moved into that frequency with these helpers, these guardians and these higher benevolent races. So it's pretty much guaranteed that everything is going to be on track for this ascension to take place. It's just up to us as humans to be able to get in alignment with these frequencies, which come in the form of electromagnetic waves that stimulate our nervous system and give us, DNA upgrades. So it's really up to us to hold the consciousness to be able to bring in that energy and integrate it into our physical body. The danger is that there's a lot of artificial intelligence signals and a lot of the mind control that we end up tapping into instead, which can take us off track and cause digression. So this is a very important time to just really get in touch with yourself, do inner work, take care of the physical body, because the physical body is moving from carbon-based to crystalline. And so ascension is a major alchemical process. It's really intense for our physical bodies. But the activation of the 13th gate, the sun moving through the 13th sign, Ophiuchus, which happened in 2010, is also in alignment with this shift of timelines and who's hosting it and our ability to get those activations within us. For us to ascend, it's going to take having to face our deeper wounds with, great maturity. Our DNA holds this greater love story, the Christ Sophia energy. The highest levels of our DNA are actually Hieros Gamos and the union of the Christ Sophia. So even the Trinity of the Godhead, we all have, every single one of us, a connection to. And it's going to be profound when people really start to recognize, what we're truly made of. And we've been denied that for too long. The best way I can really put it is to simplify it into saying it's a seed that was planted in this planetary body. It was very difficult for that seed to stay in the planetary body because of all the darkness and all the wars, that seed had to leave temporarily because everything was just so dark. This is a time where that seed is able to be back and anchored into the planetary body and in our consciousness, which allows human consciousness to have the opportunity to blossom. So we're moving into a greater awareness. We're becoming more conscious of our multidimensional bodies. We're recognizing something beyond the veil of sort of matrix energies, 3D reality. We're getting more in touch with, what is spirituality? There's a major deprogramming going on. It's encoded in us to have an immune system response to an injury. There's things encoded in us in nature that are connected to ascension. Our DNA is absolutely and completely a replica of the Earth grids and the stargates. And all of that is opening. So look at it like flowers. Things are ready to blossom. And it's natural. The greatest thing you can do is not get in the way of yourself. It's already happening on a cosmic level. Allow it to come in. Allow what needs to go, the splinters to come to the surface and release them. It's an advancement of the human vessel. And it's a chance for us to have our human vessel be able to hold and maintain the beautiful blossoming of this incredible rose. And the sacred geometry of the Venus transits actually create a rose. The orbit has created a beautiful sacred geometry. So just allow yourself to blossom.